Hey guys, there's Show here. Another video real quick. I just wanted to make it about doing desert real quick because a lot of you guys were quick to point out in my last video that desert was probably the best way to grind, and I've been aware of that for a while. I saw the video that got posted about desert, Alchara, whatever you want to call it, back when the helicopter for there was still in the game. It's pretty much been the best grinding method since then. And it still is. It's still very quick to do with like minimal effort. But the reason I thought that grinding in Corey was a better grinding solution at the time was because no one was there and everyone was at Elchara. So now that private servers are back, we can grind at Elchara again, which is great because it's a lot better in my opinion than Corey. But you know, Corey at the time still wasn't popular, stuff like that, whatever. Alright, so today I'm gonna be using what I think is a fairly accessible gun, because a lot of you guys asked, like, well, at least a couple of you guys asked, like, what gun you should use. And I still think the AK-103 is the best option. However, if you don't have that, the AUG is another good option, the G36. And I think that this is probably the most accessible gun besides the M16A2 that people have. Right now, it's pretty good. I don't think it does as much damage as the Mark 18, but the gun, the M4A1, still does more damage than the G36. If you have recoil issues, like controlling the recoil in general, still, the G36 is still a really good gun. It's got a lot lower recoil than the M4A1 from the test I just did, just like shooting a wall a few times, trying to control the recoil, not controlling the recoil, stuff like that. Anywho, G36, M4A1, basically the same gun. Other than that, I guess let's get to it. So you don't really need too much. You're gonna only need like a grenade and the meds because they're free, because why not? You don't have to take a helicopter, and I won't be for this video because not everybody has access to them. Not everyone thinks that it's the easiest to fly them. So I'm just going to be taking a Jeep over to there. We're just going to run over here real quick. Just going to spawn in a Humvee. And yeah, the route to Elchara is pretty basic. I mean, you just take a right, and it's basically the only thing on that side of the map that you can go to. So, there's that. Really easy to find in case you're unaware. It's literally just taking a right. So, I guess skip ahead if you want to just like see Alchara and how to do it. If not, I'm just gonna be driving there. I'm not gonna cut the video. One, because I don't feel like it, and two, because I don't feel like it. So yeah. Other than that, I just wanted to kind of say thanks for everyone who watched the last video. It did really, really good. I went from like 34 subscribers to like 100 over that one video. It's been like 3 weeks, I think, since I posted it, which is awesome, because you know, BRM hasn't really been updated since then. I think they only added back like private servers and they changed some of the animations back. But other than that, guys, that's great. So, anywho, just kind of come over here. I suggest you take the right path. Doesn't really matter too much. The first portion of the initial people that are here, pretty easy to deal with. Yep, bandages. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty basic. You just kind of... Gosh, I really should have done a little bit more grinding off camera with this gun. I don't think I've used this gun in months, to be honest. It's weird. I think he got a buff, though, in the last update they did. Anywho, yeah, so you can kind of just stand back there and kill them. It's pretty easy. I don't really remember all the civilians are. There's none there. I think there's only like 2 or 3 more. So yeah, it's oh. Apparently there's a lot more. So yeah. You know, you just come in through here. Pretty basic. You just run through, check all the rooms. A little glitch I found that you may have just seen a second ago. If you do El Chara and you don't free the civilians, more of them will just continue to spawn on one place. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Anywho, the last guy's up here. Oh, ammo's gone. Unfortunate. Luckily, we have our trusty Glock. Rocco with the Glocko, as the Russian Badger would say. Next thing you want to do is run over here. Want to have your grenade. Because there's the M2 on there. You don't really want to be fighting that, just kind of face on. So now we just wait for this Humvee to show up. Which is pretty boring, to be honest. Not much to do. And I just kind of go on YouTube, I guess, and watch a video or something. Hey, while you're at it, do the checklist of YouTube things. Subscribe. And notification bell. Because it does something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But yeah. The M2 truck is going to show up. And you want to count to 5. And then once you're at like 4, you want to throw it at the truck. And then hopefully it should be like right there or something. And then you're going to kind of run over in that direction. And I'll show you a spot where they can't actually kill you. So if you're having trouble killing them, then this should help. 2, 3. There you go. That was a little late, but yeah, still same thing. And then you're going to want to run over here as quickly as possible. And then stand literally just right behind here. Because a little thing I learned when learning kind of how to do El Chara with the new AI is that they actually shoot at your body. So if you just stand like right here, they actually can't hit you, which I think is kind of funny. So I can just infinitely stand here and they won't be able to kill me. Unless they hit me in the head, but you know, I don't think they can do that. So yeah. That's really it. I don't really suggest staying here for the helicopters. Reason being, it's kind of hard compared to the rest of this. And I think it is significantly easier to just reset. And then take a helicopter back over if you have a helicopter. If not, this is a pretty good grinding method. You get about $1,200-ish each time you do it. So you'll be able to like max out your gun. You know, do this like 15 times. You can get the SVUA if you care about that. It's down here. It's got all of these attachments for it. Longer barrel, stuff like that. Of course, I have none of it. I've never even touched this gun. But, you know, maybe you care about that. And that's all that matters. So, yeah. That's a pretty good way of grinding. yeah, that's really all I have. So hit the subscribe button and like the video, and do the YouTube checklist thing that all the YouTubers tell you to do. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video, which I will probably do of how to solo fort, which hopefully this video will get you what you need for that. Peace.